comedian. She writes on fucking Robot Chicken. She's fucking Emmy-nominated. Give it up for the hottest pussy in the room, Ellory Smith!
Such a credit. I will say, when I got my IUD out, they couldn't get it out, and they had to call in the backups. And the backups was a guy in a backwards baseball hat. And he took my IUD out with his hat like that. And it took 1 second, popped right out. I remember that food influencer Camille did it. He was corny. He was bad. He was bad, yes. Somebody give her something better. She needs it. She needs it. How are you guys today? Are we feeling good? Are we good? Yeah. I like that. Did we work today? Yeah. She's a bitch. I hate her. I have problems with her. I hate her ass so much. I just got my first full-time job, right? My first W-2 ever. That is not how I feel about it. Driving me up a wall. For the last 10 years, I've been doing service industry stuff to support my comedy career, right? Things like barista, dog walker, nanny, jobs where you can sort of show up and text. This has not been like that. This has been very serious, okay? I genuinely thought at a 9 to 5, they weren't allowed to contact you after 5. I thought that was American labor law. Because why else would they call it that, right? The first week I worked there, somebody asked me for something at 6 p.m., so I emailed HR. I was like, this is not appropriate behavior for the office, right? At 6 o'clock at night, I am at my house alone. I am by myself. You contact me, that is sexual harassment. Go get your lawyer, because me too. I'm for real. That's whack. That's so scary. I didn't like the way that laugh sounded. Yeah, it's been hard. I'm having a rough adjustment. I think I'm learning that to be at a desk job, you actually have to be really detail-oriented. You really need to pay attention to the small stuff, and that's ableist because I'm stupid, right? I was addicted to Whippets in high school, and I need a little ADA compliance around that, okay? I was hitting a ragdoll when I should have been doing 5th grade English, and so maybe we have a few new rules for me. I don't know, it's tough. It's really tough. My boss, I've also never really had a boss before. I've always been an independent contractor, so this is my first time having a boss, you know? And he is a cartoon character. It's crazy. He ordered catering for the office a few weeks ago, and I watched him tip $10 on a $300 bill. Yeah. Now my lunch has spit in it because of the way that you are. That's crazy. That's so crazy. He's a bad guy. Okay, check. We got in a fight last week and I told him to kill himself. I wish that was fake. I wish it was. But in August he fired somebody and he won't rehire for her position. And I've taken on all of her work. No raise. No, exactly. So he can't fire me. So I go, kill yourself, and he goes, I'll see you next week. So I'm up one. I'm trying to use CBT therapy tricks on him, right? So his, to use some manipulation so that his attitude doesn't affect me. And so every time he does something an asshole would do, I go, okay, diva. I go, absolutely slay. And he told me I'm not allowed to talk like that in the office anymore. I know, which I think is sexist and it's homophobic. And I will be bringing it up to HR. HR is sick of me. They fucking hate my ass. They do not think what I did is funny. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Here's another reason I'm learning that I'm not good in an office. I am addicted to clicking links. Feels so good, okay? Each one goes to a new place. I think that's awesome. I have failed our office's last 5 phishing attempts. The last one was for a free MacBook Pro. Yeah, and I shut down our computer servers for the entire day. Whatever, you can't win if you don't play, right? I'm optimistic and I like that about myself. And I will not be changing for a job, you know? Especially where a man is in charge. Give me a break. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm also learning, like, a phrase I'm hearing around the office that I didn't really know until I worked there was self-starter. I thought he made that up, okay? I mean, all right, creative writing. Yeah, so you have to be a self-starter. You need to find work that needs to be done and just have initiative and go do it. So the project that I've been working on for the last few months is that I am trying to convince my boss that he's going bald. The way that I'm doing this is every time we talk one-on-one, I only stare at his forehead. I recently used his work email to sign him up for Rogaine coupons. Yes, the women always think this is funnier than the men do. The men don't fuck with this joke. Unless they're really confident and sexy. And then they think what I do is very funny. Yeah, no, I can tell that it's working because before we left for the holiday break, I walked past his office and I saw him take a picture of the back of his head with his cell phone. Okay, we established pretty early on that he's a bad guy, right? This is not even a joke I have, but during the fires in LA, he fled to Mexico and was zooming us from the beach in Mexico. And he goes, I feel like I've left a sick child behind. I know. And I laughed. And he goes, that's not funny. Some people lost everything. So I want him to kill himself. And I think you guys should be with me on that. I don't know. It's funny, I've had a lot of really stupid jobs, right? I dropped out of college because I was addicted to Whippets, doesn't matter. Not funny to me yet, but one day it will be. So I've had a lot of really stupid jobs. This is not the worst job I've ever had. Before I worked at this desk job, I was a nanny to celebrity children in Los Angeles. It was crazy. It was kooky, crazy, strange. Working for rich people is, you see the oddest things in the world. Like, I have been to children's birthday parties that would make Bernie Sanders kill himself. I wish it was a joke, you know what I mean? I went to a Hi, Joanne, give me a high five. Nice to see you. Don't listen to this is dirty, okay? She goes home and she's like, Bernie Sanders is gonna kill himself. That's my friend Joy. I'm in her living room. Yeah, no, last year I went to a 5th grade graduation that cost $85,000. I know, insane. It is hard to be a socialist under those conditions. You either get on board or you blow your brains out. Right? And I hate to report I got on board. I thought it was cool. I went, oh, I should stop paying my taxes. Thank you. She's a communist now, everybody. Yeah, it's wackadoodle. Working for rich people is strange because they're good economic bellwethers. Like, they're good indicators for where the economy is headed, right? For instance, I house sit still for a billionaire family, billionaire with a B. They just switched to Hulu with ads. If that's what they're going through, imagine what's coming for us. You should go home and strip your house of copper wiring tonight. If you even own a house. If you don't, it's too late. It's too late. Yeah, I nanny for middle schoolers. You want to get up here and do this with me? You come here, girl. Give it up and do it.
My name's Joy.
They love you. Oh my god, she's gonna be the worst insufferable stand-up comedian. I love that. More women in comedy. The family. Wait, I love that. That was so cute. Oh. Okay, it's so funny. I didn't want a baby before, and I'm like, maybe. I did just get my IUD out. Anyway, the family I nanny for, it's all middle school girls, which is the scariest demographic of people. They're, rich and mean and smart. So one of the girls I nanny found out that I'm a stand-up comedian. She looked me up, saw one of my videos online. I was like, hey, what'd you think? And she said she thought it was really sad. And I had to be like, maybe you didn't get it. I was like, I'm doing kind of an elevated thing up there, you know? I get a little political. And she goes, whatever it is, it's not landing. She tells me, time to pivot. Yeah. So I pivoted, I got a desk job, I gave up. I said, fuck you, bitch, I quit. Just kidding, I brought her to bar mitzvah last weekend, and I don't have a joke about this either, but you know how like at bar mitzvahs they have gifts with the kid's name on it? Okay, so this kid had, his gift was a sweatshirt, and it said Ace, his name is Ace, it said Essentials, Fear of God. How do you know about Essentials? You are 13 years old, that's crazy, no more rich kids, that's nuts. Kim Kardashian was there. She was serving the wet look, you know the wet look? I thought that was nuts. Okay. No animal mitzvah, dripping. I go, oh honey, it's raining? Yeah, I think I'm done with work. I don't think I believe in work anymore. Yes, I think I'm against work politically. You know, I do believe in unemployment though, I love her. She's been great to me. Has anybody here ever been on unemployment? Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's your money, girl. You need it now. You pay into it. You take it out. Don't be afraid. Yeah, it's if you've never been on unemployment, you might not know that every week you have to certify that you're still looking for a job. That way the government knows that you're not turning down any work. Okay? And so the way that I got around that was I would go on job interviews and ask for too much money. So they wouldn't hire me, right? Last time I was unemployed, I took a job interview to be a Los Angeles City School bus driver. I asked for $300,000.